Okay, so it's saying it's live. Yep, just trying to figure out how to do all the live stuff, guys. If you're out there, welcome. Yeah, let's hide that. Still want to track the analytics, though, so we'll keep it up. Yep. Ah, there. It has updated. We are live right now. Perfect. So that's how you do it. I think we've figured it out. By golly gee. Let's see. Is anybody out there? Do we have anybody? Let's see. Looks like that's a big old fat negative. Oh, I could go to my control room. There it is. Hey, I can see it. Hello, concurrent viewers 1. All right. We are there. Yeah, this is the free to play account. We are doing we're going to be grinding today. Not sure exactly what we are going to be doing. Can you hear everything, by the way? Maybe I should try to type in chat. Hello, Paul. How's it going, man? Just trying to see if everything is working before we get started. Hey, we got a couple folks out there. How y'all doing? Sweet. Awesome. Hey, you know what? It took me a little while to figure it all out, but we are there. We are doing the thing. Yeah, this is the free-to-play account. Just started this sucker about a month ago. We got up to Diamond, actually, so I'm pretty happy. Yep, first time. First time ever. Yeah, just like on a whim. I was like, hey, I got this other monitor here. I might as well put it to use. But yeah, this dude will grind up to Diamond pretty effectively in Historic. Brand new account. Wanted to go Historic to see if we could actually get some progress out there. And, you know, getting to Diamond in Historic, the most broken format, I'm pretty happy with it in about a month. I guess we could start there and definitely collect our wins. But no money will ever be spent on this account. Not even... Oh, where is it? The store, which we won't be utilizing. Oh, uh-oh. We crashing? No, we aren't. But we're not even buying the actual regular bundle here. Yeah, no avatar bundle, no one-time purchase bundle, no nothing. But yeah, you could totally play this for free. If you craft all the right stuff, of course. Yeah, we could do a couple of things today, though. Like, we could totally draft. Yeah, no colored mana. Oh boy, no white mana. Well, this is the effects of free-to-play accounts sometimes. You just don't get the things you need. But we do have a Volt Scourge. Pretty good start. Basically, we just want to fill the board up with artifacts and then throw all that glitters down. So, I mean, maybe we don't need actual colored mana on this at all. Should be swinging first. It's all good. Can't play our all that glitters anyway, so depending on what the opponent is doing, he should run us over pretty quickly. Ah, we got the bridge. Hey, awesome. All the way from Denmark, huh? Oh, that's awesome. I've always wanted to go to Denmark. Hey, I've thought about moving to Denmark on multiple occasions. And thanks for the support. I do appreciate it. I didn't know if anybody was actually going to get on here or not. Had to kind of play it live. Oh yeah, we definitely want to create a 1-1. And now we could actually grow our boys. Do we do it now? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get 7, 8 extra damage off with this. He doesn't play black, so we're hoping he doesn't have removal. Might have a bounce spell or two. We could also grab search for as Kanta. Could. But I think I want to be aggressive. Oh, we can be really aggressive. Let's just be as aggressive as humanly possible. Right? That's even more damage. Does he scoop? Is that scoopable? Down to 5. 4 mana available for us. But that's a lot for this deck. We're probably just creating more dudes with our Retrofitter Foundry. Why is there no commander name display at the enemy? Oh, this is a commander. This is a champion. We'll talk about that. Yep. Second day of the season. Yep, I won. I liked it. That was pretty nice. But basically, as the server is really slow to react, what we have here is a situation where we have a champion for this deck. It kind of acts like a commander. They wanted to pull commander players into standard, and they did this by, creating this idea called a companion. And we have a companion in this deck, but it comes with a price. We have to have permanent cards that cost 2 or less in our deck. That's it. That's why we have only 1 and 2 drops, so that we can have Aloris of the Dream Den as a commander for this deck. And he just didn't fill any of the requirements, or he didn't want a a companion. It's not commander. It's still constructed. As you can see, we have 4 copies of most things. Yep, it's a nice place to live. If you're traveling in Europe, it's worth a stop, I would say. I will definitely keep that in mind. I heard it is absolutely gorgeous out there in Denmark. But, pictures can only go so far. There we go. We got some room to run here because we are in gold right now. Reset the season. Inzul Artifact is always a fantastic way to start, but we don't have our indestructible lands. None of them. That's fine. We'll pay the 4 life, put a Volt Scourge out. Opponent gonna play a black mana and punish us for that. It's gonna take it out. Watch, it happens every time. Ah, we got away with it. Okay. Well, we are dealing with rogues, so he is going to try to mill us. Inzul Artifact. What lands are you crafting first on your free-to-play account? Well, we already have these hallowed fountains. That's going to go a long, long way for us. I'm thinking about building out an Azorius. Just blue, white. Then we could play Teferi just because why not? Kind of thinking about that right now. As far as if in general what lands are the best to craft, definitely the shock lands. Anything with may pay 2 life and it comes in untapped. It's always going to come in untapped when you need it to. Those are the ones that I really want to focus. If I was going to craft all of them from a certain thing, right? Like we were definitely doing shock lands. Those are first and foremost. Not a great Inzul Artifact, but We'll target the Volt Scourge. Yeah, he's going to cut it down. Heartless Act. Alright. Well, I guess this turn we don't really do much. We could swing with the Meditect. He doesn't block it. It's 1 damage. Drop another Scourge. We can go over and look at the lands, though, here in a second. Hmm. 3 mana available. We know he's running removal. So maybe we're being aggressive still. I don't think we care about the Wind Robber. Yeah, I mean, we got the Loris in the background, so if he has 1-for-1 removal and runs out of all of his cards, we should be okay at least. Target the Thopter. 1-for-1 removal, you got it. Are your Azorius decks made for best of 3 or best of 1? Well, currently on this account, it is mostly going to be best of 1 stuff because it is less than a month old. We do not have an economy, and I do not like spending a lot of wild cards on just one particular deck, if that makes any sense. There's a process that I would like to go through before starting to really craft a lot, but I have a video coming out about that a little bit later on today, actually. Yeah, this definitely gets removed. This boy's got a lot of removal, and we don't have any answers. I usually play in best of 3, though, if that makes any difference, whenever I have the opportunity. Like, if I play it on my other account, we definitely play best of 3. Best of 3, to me, is a lot more consistent than best of 1. You could always have your answer. Of course, you got to draw in the lock. But he is down to 3 cards, 2 cards. I'm actually surprised he doesn't have more, what would you call them, rogues in there. Oh, thanks a lot. Your videos on the free-to-play account and economy are great, by the way. I do appreciate that. I don't think there's enough of that out there. You know, you just see a lot of people playing these big beatdown decks, but only particular beatdown decks that only work in certain situations. And if people are busting their wild cards on that kind of stuff, I feel like there should be kind of that alternative. You know, we're just playing things that are good. I'm gonna target the Citadel with the Inzul artifact. That's what we want to do with this deck. Citadel, indestructible, 5/5, and now he's in trouble. He wasn't able to counter it. Hopefully this starts getting through. That's good. Takes a damage. We get to keep our Inzul artifact as well. We did give away that it was in the hand, though. Let's see, a second Inzul artifact. So, we could drop this Inzul artifact. And he might counter it, but if he does, we do have a backup one. Yep, still coming at you, buddy. What's the ideal number of quick drafts to run for, words. What is the ideal number of quick draft runs for collecting cards? Well, it really kind of depends. It depends on if you're winning. Whenever I'm drafting, a lot of the times I'm doing it to try to collect wins. In formats that I'm a little bit weaker in, I'll probably draft it 3 or 4 times on a free-to-play account. Like, on my other account, I'll draft it 100 times, 200 times, because I gotta win at some point, right? But on this account, maybe a good solid 15 times. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Drafting is good no matter what. And the better you get and the more wins you get, the more gems you get. And that's really the true bread and butter of Magic the Gathering Arena is gems. You want as many of those suckers as you could get your hands on. Ah, now we get to draw cards off of the Meditect. Awesome. Glass Casket. We could take the Thief, but I don't see it being a problem, really. We're down to 10, though, so we got to be a little bit careful. Okay, we mill some. We take 6. We go to 4. Opponent's at 5. Another... Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, he dropped in his Thought... Blah, his Thought Thief. I am trying to work out a couple of quirks here, guys. First time live streaming, so let's grab that, and we won. He did not expect us to have any kind of interaction. And we take this one probably. Man, this guy's got to answer for everything, doesn't he? Well, we lost. That's it. Good game. Yep. Go ahead and swing. I'm not scared. Well, we're just going to say that he swings. Let's go on. Let's move on. Yeah, but quick drafts. Yeah, sure. It was a good match. He didn't rope me. If I don't get roped, I generally say, yep, I thought it was fine. But then the algorithm's going to mess me all up, isn't it? Ah, yeah, drafts. So... this is more of a I like drafting kind of deal, but if you get 3 or 4 wins out of this, well, quick draft's not a good example. So, hey, welcome to the channel, man. How's it going? Thanks for joining. Yeah, that's very true. But with quick drafts, like, these are cheaper to get into, 5,000 gold, and it's easier on a free-to-play account to do those, but the rewards are pretty trash. Yeah, we are doing it on this account to try to get up to 3,400 so that we could get over to the Mastery Pass, and a lot of times you can't really rare draft it, though you could take your time and make your picks. It's good to learn. This is great to learn, but the real bread and butter where you're going to get the most benefit is going to be Premier Drafts. Every stinking time. Chillin'. Hey, thanks a lot. I never thought about it. You know, you mentioned it on the channel, and I was like, you know what? We could do that. We could do a streaming thing. Just got to get the right stuff together. Yep, thanks for joining, man. I do appreciate all the support. But Premier Drafts, if you look at this, if you could get 3 or 4 wins out of this, you know, you're getting most of your gems back, and you're getting 3 or 4 packs along the way, and you got a really good deck put together. 1,800 gems, 5 packs. That is fantastic for limited. Yeah. I think I only have 1 win last year. Yeah, it happens. Oh man, whenever I first started drafting, I always went to pre-releases. I'm going to a pre-release tonight for Wilds of Eldraine, but like, all my friends were like, hey, man, let's go draft. Let's go draft. It's like, all right, man, we'll do it. And it would always be like pre-releases or something big where people have high stakes, so they really want to win. And it would be like, literally, I would go 0 for 3, right? And it was always best of 3. So really 0 for 6. I think I won 1. But he was stuck on like 2 lands the entire game. I was so excited. I thought I was like the best dude. You know, like, man, this deck is awesome. And then definitely got steamrolled in the next one. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice to draft. Now, I would actually recommend drafting in real life. Like, go to a game store and draft with them. And you can learn a lot from the dudes that are there. You know, they'll show you the ropes, especially if it's like low stakes and stuff. I mean, they're still going to mop the floor with you for a long time, but it's fun to do. And the community at GameSwords is fantastic. Yeah, but if you get like 5 or 6 wins in here, you're doing great, right? And you could basically go infinite. We're trying to get there on this account, but our gems are very limited right now. Yeah. Would you guys rather see a draft? Now, I'm not good at all at March of the Machine draft, but we do need cards. Been drafting for a few months now. Well, do you enjoy it? That's the real question. Let's jump into another match. I could autopilot the matches and just chat. I think I've played 300 matches. I think I've crossed that threshold with this deck. It's my only deck. But all right, guys, we're going to decide what we're really going to do here. Do we want to do a draft? Do we want to put a jank build together, just like random jank that we have in the collection? Or do we want to keep grinding up? It's up to you guys. Depends on the set. Certain sets are a bit grindy, like Lord of the Rings. I liked drafting Lord of the Rings. But I do feel you on that, because I feel the same way about March of the Machines. Not very strong with that format at all. But definitely hear you on that. Some sets are just a pain in the butt to draft. Alright, looks like we got ourselves a budgety build here. Mono red. Could throw an Inzol artifact out. If he's mono red, we want to be fast. And we want to get our Thopter above death. Yeah, get in there. Get some damage out. Impact the field a little bit. Oh, okay. No Oasis as well. Oh yeah, Dominaria was fantastic for drafting. Love that set. If premium draft is the best, then grind for premium draft. Yes, we should. But I'm impatient as well. And that's really kind of a problem. I'm pretty impatient when it comes to saving up for those drafts. And there is some logic to, with a brand new account, doing quick drafts. And the logic behind it is that, oh yeah, baby. Really, it's about slowly growing your economy. With the quick drafts, even drafting the commons and uncommons are just fine. With a brand new account, just fine. Commons and uncommons, you need those. Those are the bulk of your deck. If you've noticed, we've got uncommon, 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 and then a rare. Retrofitter Foundry is one of the kind of big cards in this deck, and the land base is big. So even collecting commons and uncommons is just fine. But as an account gets more advanced, they become less and less good, especially with the more practice you have with drafting and you want to do premium drafts. You know, that's just my bread and butter. That's my 10 cents. But mostly it's just I'm impatient. I'm going to spend the currency. By the way, how's the sound coming in? Sound good? Yeah, I think a lot of the structure of Arena is designed to get you to kind of spend. Oh, I I will complete this match, though. I'm not that impatient, so I will complete this match. And then we'll go over and we'll draft. Remember, not great at what we're drafting today, but you know what? Cards are cards, right? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Sound is good. Perfect. We get the little Inzel artifact out next turn, and we'll finish this round off, and then we'll go over and we'll draft. Trident. Pearl Trident swings in for 3. I don't think we got this one, but my head's not in it. I want to go draft. Okay, drop Citadel. Let's grow this Citadel. Good deal. Pull the Sentinel back. We could get in for 6. Totally fine. Thopter, we're going to wait on the Thopter. We don't have a Retrofitter Foundry, so we could hold it. Drop the Smith, drop the Thopter, grow it. Jump-ins are actually a lot better than they used to be, too. You know, because it used to be like anything in standard, and you would kind of keep drafting the same 5 or 6 silly sets, especially when you had to deal with literally just like the alchemy stuff. You'd be drafting that stuff. But now it's, I'm hoping it's set based now. We're going to see whenever Wilds of Eldraine drops if it's actually going to continue to do that, because if it does continue to do that, Jump In might be actually pretty good. Like, really good. Alright. This loses all abilities and stuff like that. No longer indestructible. Alright. Well, what are we doing? Swinging for 1 and passing? Guess that's where we are. Scourge seems good. Getting the meta teched out would be amazing. You prefer to do certain sets, draft certain sets with more wanted cards in it, or do you draft all sets equally to grow your collection? That is a loaded question. It really, I'm not very discriminate on what I'm drafting personally. I'll draft nearly any set if it's a set that I feel is a good draft environment. And I mean, a lot of that comes down to you're probably not going to open the card that you want. Like if we're drafting Dominaria United, you're probably, okay, we lost. All right, you showed us your might. You showed us your might. But a lot of the time, like if I'm wanting a Shieldred the Apocalypse and I'm going to draft specifically for Shieldred the Apocalypse, a lot of times you're not going to open that Shieldred. But if you like that environment, then drafting it is fantastic no matter what, right? So let's take this for example, since we're going over here anyway. You got March of the Machine, and you got a couple of pretty good artifacts in March of the Machine. Now, we could go in here hoping for a, what's that 7-drop? Cost 2 and a generic for the prototype. The Flesh Gorger, right? Say you want a Flesh Gorger out of here. We're going to act like we want a Flesh Gorger. We're not going to get it, right? So, really, whenever we're drafting to try to win matches, to get gems, to get packs, to crack wild cards. Like, we could build 4 Shieldreds with the wild cards, or the Flesh Gorger, like in the example we were just using. Yeah, but for the most part, you're going to get stuff like Barrel and Carry Zev, which I think is fine in a limited environment. It depends on if we want to do a spells deck. We could rare draft that. This is the Phyrexian deck. The Phyrexian deck is a little bit slow. We don't really want to do Phyrexians. We want to look around and see what else we got here. Gateway seems like it could be okay. Destroy target non-token artifact or enchantment. Incubate 2. Or you could transform an incubator token. Again, kind of slow. This card's good. Eyes of Gataxias. Negates are, yeah, they can be okay. Informant's decent, but I think Barrel and Carry Zev. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it really depends on the environment. It also really depends on how rare the card actually is. Now, drafting Nazguls in real life is a good idea. I feel most comfortable drafting the same sets over and over. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Definitely draft the same set over and over. Copy and paste the deck as much as you can. That's how you're going to win. Daxos is fantastic. But, as said, I'm not fantastic with a set. Devotion to White. We're going to take the Daxos. There's a couple of pretty good white cards in this set. But White's pretty underpowered here. That was probably a bad first choice. But you know what? Here we are. Proas. Maybe we go for a Incubate 4. Tawashi could be good. Yeah, this set, man. This set was kind of rough for me to draft in. Whenever a permanent you control transforms or a permanent enters the battlefield, you may draw a card. We're going to grab this. I like blue in this set. I think blue's really good. Grab a follow-up blue card. And it's pretty, right? Got the foil. Yeah, creatures you control with power or toughness, 1 or less, can't be blocked. I think that's fine. I also think that this is fine, but man, I just don't really quite like the Dimir in this. But I'll grab this. It's a 2-drop, right? Nightmare. Maybe we're just going with the black and the blue. Destroy target creature, 3 or less. Vanquish a weak is okay, so is Collective Nightmare. Convoke is fantastic. I like Convoke. I do like Convoke. Man, it has just thrown us all kinds of good Dimir stuff. Got Moment of Truth and the Mauler here. Nice little swamp cycling. Moment of Truth or Mauler? Render inert, good, and constructed. We're probably not seeing any planeswalkers, though. We're going to grab the Mauler. It's safe. Mauler is safe. Unseal the Necropolis. Man, they're just passing us all kinds of black and blue. Be nice to get some counter spells. Be real nice to get some counter spells. Who are you? Devotion to Black. Exile the up to 2 cards from graveyard. You gain 1 life for each creature card exiled that way. We also got another Mauler. And we also got Ichor Drinker. This card's fantastic. This guy does some stuff. That guy does some stuff. I kind of want to take Chosen from Death, though, right? Yeah, it's a more fun card to choose. Mauler again. Mauler is a great finisher. Etched Familiar is a good creature. I don't think we have many creatures. We don't. We're just getting a little bit fluffy with our non-creature spells. Yeah, the equipment sucks. Grab that. Need more 2-drops. Hey, Informant came back around to us. Perfect. I guess that's what we're doing. I mean, we're probably just going for, yeah, black and blue. Okay, mirror. It's not my favorite. We're going to grab the Etched Familiar instead. Nope, this is a 2-drop. We're grabbing the 2-drop. Not an exciting card, but it does enough. Yeah. Probably doesn't see play, but it is in our colors. And we only had 3 of them. Moment of Truth came back. I do like Moment of Truth. Put a card from... Oh, yeah, this is the one that doesn't see any play at all. The mana is probably actually better to draft than that. And Ichor Drinker came back around. Huh. Black and blue both seem open. Yeah, holding the Alt key. Yeah, you mentioned that in a comment before. Now, I don't know if you can see, but we have... Oh, man, I wish I could just point to it. But there's 4 little diamonds up in the upper right-hand corner of this card under the mana cost. I have untap.gg, or it might be Draftism that does that, but I actually can see which ones. But if you guys are out there, if you hold Alt over the cards, it's Alt, right? Yeah, it will show you if you actually have them in the collection. I don't know why it's pulling up that high. Seems a little close, doesn't it? Loris can't be a commander or a companion, but... Oh, thank you. You do see it. All right, perfect. I'm looking at another Loris here. I love this card. I don't know how... Oh, wait, this was first opened. So, Invasion of Phyrexia, totally worth splashing white for. But Loris is definitely a card that we could use. Graveyard shenanigans for days. I don't use that overlay since it shows me my win rate. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I totally understand that. I've had decks I thought were good, and it's so fun to beat up your opponent with, and, you know, it'll be like a 47% win rate. Like, yeah, okay, well, it's not good. No video here. Pile-On is fantastic. So is the Merciless Repurposing, though it does cost 6. We don't like it to cost 6. Pile-On is good because, well, you could Convoke and tap creatures to cast it. Yeah, splashes aren't too hard in Mom. And I always get beat up by 3 or 4 color decks with this set because I usually try to stick pretty close to 2 colors and then maybe splash for some big card. But I think Loris is probably better than Invasion of New Phyrexia in this deck, so we're happy to get it. I don't mind splashing a little bit. You know, like an Invasion. Especially with pretty good mana fixing with the sands and all that. I think there's a couple creatures that are pretty good at getting land too. We'll get Pile-On here. Yeah, I don't like this card. It costs too much for that effect. Return a creature to its owner's hand for 4. Not great. Not great at all. What else are we looking at? Dyna? Whenever you gain a life, each opponent loses 1. That's not what we want to be doing. Kind of want more removal. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a very lucky draft with Pile-On. It had to be taken. That's Doombringer. Get choices. Choose 1. Choose a battle. Don't care about battles. Put 3 defense counters. Yeah, we're probably gaining life and losing life with it. Cost 5 for a 3/5. Well, let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, this is the one that does that kind of stuff. I don't quite like this one. It kind of blow you up. Land? Actually, wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Try to splash that white. Yeah, this pack's really bad for us. I think you're right. I think it's land. Soured Barons. Maybe we get some white. Double striker. Halo Forger, though. Halo Forger, I've drafted this before. When you do enter the battlefield, pay X. When you do X, you get a spell from the graveyard, basically. But you gotta pay for it. Halo Forger, I think, though, is fine. Vanquish the Weak, though, here. Vanquish the Weak or the Forager. How much removal do we have? Got the Pylon. I think that's it. I'm going to grab this because I don't know if it's ever coming back. That's probably wrong. Familiar. Can't cast cards. Oh, it can cast cards from either graveyard. It's actually a little bit better. Maybe we should have grabbed it. Gargantua, pretty good at the end game. Allows us to draw a couple more cards, try to get back into it. But we also got the Aether here. Yeah, it's alright. Don't like battles. I don't like them. Like, they just cost too much. Like, this just costs too much for what it actually does. Like, you should be focusing on the front side of the card. And return up to one target creature to its owner's hand for 4 is bad. So, maybe we're avoiding the dude that does the stuff. You like Agent? Yeah, I'm looking at Agent. I'm also looking at the Gargantua. I guess 1/1 Death Touch is okay. Alright, I keep mousing over the cards to see them. Yep. You could do that on Twitch? That's pretty cool. I always do that when I'm watching videos as well. Like, I'll like try to look at their card. Can't do it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the whatever. Wherever he is. Nothing in our colors. Nothing we really want. We did pick up the Scoured Barons, but again, nothing really nice. Shade at the beginning of your end step if an artifact or creature was put into the graveyard. I mean, we could grab the Ichor Shade, but it's probably not making the deck. Untapped, I think. I think I missed something there. Oh, I did. Yeah, on Twitch, there's an overlay that allows you to chat and allows chat to read all the cards. Wow. You can also copy decks streamers are using and import them. No kidding. Keep seeing good green cards. I do too. Yeah. But we're pretty dedicated to black and blue. Scab. But green's looking really good coming to the right. Might have got a little bit too carried away with getting Dimir up and running. But I love Dimir. I like playing kind of control-y builds. Shade's not being very good. Yeah, it's not. It's pretty weak card. Just going for like a lot of removal. Removal is fantastic in this set. It's really good. I guess we could start trying to lean out and grab green. Well, this guy's got the 4 cycling. Could be good. And Blossoming Sands, it's getting, we're not doing any domain stuff, so we're not really that worried about getting lands outside of our colors. But if I see something with black or blue in it, I might pick it up. We might be trying to go for a little bit of green because you are right, a lot of big old boy green cards came around. And do I really want to Etched Familiar? Etched Familiar I think is actually fine. But if we really wanted to grow stuff, maybe ramp into some stuff, Invasion of Zendikar would be a great pick as well. I'm going to pretend that we're going to go for green. We'll see what green passes us. Dyna, not great. Not for this format at all. And of course, we're still getting past green. We're going to put all the green in the sideboard. Backup, Death Touch, or the big boy. What do you transform into? Menace 7-5. Let's get the backup. You're right. Hey, green's still passing to us. Really? Imadi passes. It's expensive. It's definitely a trap. But it's a fun trap? Also got Worried Thespian. It might be fun to play a known trap. Get rid of this. This is just in the way at this point. What is it? 6 or more have Cascade. And we have the Invasion here to grab some more cards. And we have the Timberland to Force Cycle, get the stuff. Take the Legend. Yeah. Whenever this enters the battlefield, return creature or battle card from your graveyard to your hand. When it dies, exile it instead. You're right, there's just so much in green that's getting passed. We need ramp now. We need ramp. Hey. Yep, that's a little bit of ramp. Puts it on the battlefield. It's tapped, but it is ramp. Wow. Yes, Cascade is one of my favorite taglines in Magic. Oh, man. I love Cascade. Especially with slivers. Fantastic stuff. Cascade on opponents all day long. Knight of Eos. If we were rare drafting, this is a fine card. This is a great card. Splashing white might not be too hard, but we're not wide enough. Yep, very good rares. And we also got Kruga. Yeah, contains cards with mana value 3 or greater. You're started at 3 or greater and land cards. Okay. When it's just battlefield, draw a card for each permanent you control with mana value 3 or greater. I think this is going to be easier to get into the deck, especially if we are splashing green and it's starting to look like we are. This might be the pick, especially because we could use green mana, we could use blue mana. Yeah, easily splash, but this always playable. 4/4. Oh yeah, this is the one where you reveal 2 creature cards with mana value X or less from among them. X is the number of creatures that invoked it. Put reveal cards into your hand. That's so good. That's so good for limited. But I think we're going with Kruga. It's a hard choice. We're going to go Kruga. We'll move on. We'll move it on. We need cheaper things. We especially need 4 drops. Knight Errant, good, rare for mono white. Human in Explorer, though. Yeah, it's played in Explorer. At least a little bit. The battle fixes. Does it? This one? What battle fixes? Mill 3 cards. Each opponent discards a card. You draw a card. This is fine. We need things that get things out of the graveyard, though, if we're going to run that. I don't think we have really much. Oh, we have Unsealed and Necropolis. We need a second one to make it good. This is decent. When creature transforms, and when he dies, create a 1/1 Saproling token. 2 for 2, and then he's a 3/3, and then he gets another creature at the end. thought Zendikar did ramp. Yeah. Search your library for 2 basic lands. We might as well pull this into the deck. See what else we got back here. Don't care about that. I do care about this, though. We need that. We need to go get the island if we need it. I'm going to grab this. Small. And we kind of want slightly larger creatures because of Imadi. Whenever you cast spells with 6 or greater, we have a couple, but not many. Might not make the deck. Great card. Exile target creature, incubate. Incubate 3. Ah, Kami of Whispered Hopes. A little bit of ramp. But no way to really grow it. Put a permanent from your hand. From among the middle cards into your hand. Gain 2 life. A little bit of ramp there. Not a very good card. There's so many better cards than Seed of Hope. Small is good with Loris. Yes, it is. These kind of work against each other a little bit, don't they? The Loris and the Imadi. And good for not dying early. Absolutely. Speaking of dying early, we do have more removal here. Seed of Hope is a filler. Yeah, I think it was meant to be more for standard play. But it's just not... That deck isn't very good. It needs a lot more support than it has. Finn! We don't have anything with Death Touch. But there is a Finn. Corrupted Conviction is fine, but Familiar is probably better. 5 counters from a permanent. Draw a card. Filler. Not going to see play. Untap target land. The Tracker. Deadly Derision is technically ramp. Yeah, probably. But the Tracker is a little bit better. Yeah, that was a past pack. Wish I could go back and look at it again. But decisions have been made. Getting pulled towards green quite a bit. But green is actually really strong. Coming back to us. Yep, Render Inert keeps coming to us. We don't want it. I keep thinking it's like removal, and it's not. Yeah, 4/4 elemental. Can't block. Must be blocked. Okay. We're probably going to go with an Avenged here. Yeah, Tracker is good. Think Avenged gets in here, but we probably don't run it. That'd be a nice best of 3 decision. 3 damage at any other target, you gain 3 life. Okay. That invasion actually seems like it might have some playability. But we do have the Sailback here. Ravenous Sailback is pretty solid card. Huh. Tidal Terror. Must be in the previous pack. I don't see it here. Invasion or the Sailback. 3 damage to any other target. Or maybe a Hasty Boy. That could also destroy an enchantment or an artifact. We got a lot of removal. I don't think there's a lot of artifacts that we really have to worry about. So let's grab this. Whenever creature and opponent controls I put a 1/1 counter on it. We're not attacking that, so we're going to grab the Sailback. There's a bit of a delay in the stream. Oh, man. Is it a pretty bad delay? Or this is my first time streaming, so like I'm not sure if everything is set up perfectly. Another invasion of Zendikar. But I will be troubleshooting that tonight. Hey, by the way, thanks for joining, everybody. Scry 3. When it dies, draw 3 cards. Probably a 20-second delay. Huh, is that a 20-second delay from what I'm saying and what you're seeing on screen? Is anybody else experiencing that? Seems okay to me. I will be troubleshooting that, though, because, as said, this is the first stream ever, so there might be some sort of delays. I'm just using OBS, you know. It's pretty decent. We have to count. All right. I'm going to pick a card, and then I'm going to say 1. All right. I don't even care what I pick. This pack's not very good for us. 1. Did that go through right? Scab. Scab's coming in. Sack a creature, draw 2. How many spells do we got? We can use 1 or 2 more spells, but Scab seems like it's going to help us out quite a bit. We didn't get really many ways to draw cards. You guys just saw that the card was picked? Yeah, you might be going a little slow there. I'm not sure if it has to do with internet or... I'm not sure, man. Yeah, it must be. I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Try to disconnect the router and plug it back in. That always kind of helps for me. Do we already have a corrupted conviction? We do not. I do like that. We do need some way to draw cards. I've been focusing on ramp. Because we got some big boys that we want to be casting a little bit later. I am going to grab the Scab, I think. We got a lot of removal. So getting that Scab down. Imadi 6 or more. I don't think Imadi makes it. I'm going to set her aside for now. Set this aside for now. I'm going to grab the Scab. Thespian. Costs less. It's cheaper. We'll definitely play it before we inevitably die. Yargle. Should we just Yargle? Put a target creature or battle from your graveyard on top of your library. I think that works out pretty well in our deck. They're saying that it's not a great card. Better than Yargle. But Yargle's funny, right? Oh, it costs 5, though. Yeah, Yargle's really bad. Really bad. I'm going to get the Flittering... what are you? Gorilla. The Flitting Gorilla. Grab that. Counter targets creatures or battle spell. Hey, you know what? We wanted a counter spell earlier in the matchup or in the draft, and we finally found one. Get Seed of Hope here. Traxxas Fall, more removal. We want kind of graveyard shenanigans and stuff like that. I think we've actually drafted okay. Render Inert, maybe. Traxxas Fall, again, maybe. And land. Okay. Let's figure this out. pull these dudes away. Take a look. We got 32. I usually go down to 24 and then roll with it. But let's look at what we got. Take a little sip of coffee. Magic bean juice. Gotta love it. Invasion of Zendikar definitely makes the deck. These two definitely make the deck. We've got things that cost 2 black in here. I think that goes away. We have 17 creatures, 14 non-creatures. Let's split it up. TCR, boom. Loris is definitely just a creature, not a companion in this one. Pylon, Deadly Derision. The Fertid's Favor. Target player searches the library for a basic land card. Puts it onto the battlefield tapped. Yeah, that definitely makes the deck. Any cheap way to get mana. Yeah, the Portent Tracker kind of gets mana. You get to untap a target land. Both actually. So my favorite drink, just because it's kind of ironic, is coffee stouts. There's a local brewery. I'm from the St. Louis area, and there's a local brewery called Schlafly. It's probably more well known now, but it used to be a lot smaller. But one of their big beers that they had was a coffee stout, and it is delicious. Orders of the Mirror Informant, 3 mana fairy. Inga. Maybe Favor is bad. Halo Scab and Escort. I like Halo Scab. He is expensive for what he does, though. He is a 5/5. Yeah, you are probably along the right lines. But let's see if we can dig into our graveyards a bit. Loris is great for digging into the graveyard, especially for these nice 2-drops. All right, so Loris definitely makes it. Gorilla, probably. You're probably right there. Did you say something about Gorilla? No, you did not. Escort. Where do we have the Escort? Three or less. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each permanent you control with mana value 3 or greater. 3 or greater, it's going to be a little bit hard for this to pop off, right? But drawing even 2 cards with this seems fine. Derision stays, Pylon stays. Let's see. Collective Nightmare stays. That stays. Vanquish Weak stay. Atraxas Fall probably does leave. The Cascade Legendary is usually 2 bodies in 1. You are right. And if we do actually get a Mauler or Ancient off, this actually really pops off really nicely. The Amati. I'll put it back in for now. Separate them. And let's actually start building now. Zendikar definitely stays. Igna goes away. You are right about the Iga. Whatever. Inga. Words are hard. I have an English degree. And I barely have a grasp on the English language, so just bear with me a little bit. Take out a couple of these more expensive things. Escort definitely probably stays. Getting a creature out of the graveyard. We could get the Loris back onto the graveyard. I think that's worth it. Sailback is great. Scab is definitely weak in this. You pull some nice cards. Hang on. Tell my buddies that spending 5,000 gold on draft is a way to go. Yes, it is. We got a bunch of rares too. But with this set, every once in a while, you'll get 2 rares in a pack. Pretty regularly. So we have to keep that in mind. It's kind of set based as well. Maybe a 2-drop goes. I like that card. I don't quite like this one. We're looking at battles with the agent. It's not good. This card I always see as a little bit weak. But we're getting to the point where we can't get rid of any more 2-drops. Put a target creature from your graveyard on top. I love that recursion in this deck. Familiar definitely stays. We need that. Maybe Collective Nightmare is kind of weaker than our other removal. Gift of Completion goes away. Yeah, that goes away. It is nice to incubate 3, but on the other hand, and then that goes away. And we're getting rid of some of the transform dudes. Let's see, what do we think? Mana Curve, 3.5, very expensive, but these very likely are happening over here. We don't have any real finishers. We just want to be really sticky on the board. Yep, we are doing a draft. Yeah, even if you go 0-3, drafting is still pretty solid because you get a lot of cards out of it. I'm doing the pre-release tonight, so I'm probably going to get my little tushy handed to me, but it is fun to do. And I'm hoping to get some cards out of it. What do you guys think about this? It's expensive. Imadi could pop off. But just having Imadi in here is just fun. So we could cycle with these guys and then grab them back with Unsealed and Necropolis. I mean, that seems fine to me. A little too much blue cards for our fixing. Oh, wow. We went down to 2 blue cards. I did not even notice that. Poor Blue. Poor Blue. Thank you for that. I would have been like, where's our blue? Well, if we only have 2 blue cards, maybe we're cutting them because that's a counter spell. And that's a moment of truth, right? I wanted blue. Blue looked good starting off, and then it just kind of fell off really hard. If that's the case, let's get Gift of Completion back in here. And let's get the agent back in. Deals damage to a player, draw a card. Seems strong. Yeah, I guess we kind of accidentally built a graveyard deck. Who would have known? 1 mana for that. So one island, and we could have the Imadi. And we're definitely finding it with like the Invasion of Zendikar. Right? We'll find it. Probably not. Let's look at this. Didn't really get a clearly defined finisher for this. Devotion to Black, Nightmare, all kinds of stuff. Oh, all right. Well, enjoy your dinner. Hey, and enjoy what? Oh, what did you say? It wasn't Sweden. It was Denmark. Enjoy Denmark. No, it wasn't, was it? Oh, anyway, have a good day. I'm trying to think. We got the 3 northern states in Europe. You got Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. Right. No, he did say Denmark. Yes. Enjoy Denmark. Should I ask if he was just visiting Denmark or if he lives out there? Yeah. I was going to say, I don't know if you're just visiting or if you live out there. You can't enjoy something if you actually just live there. What about Finland? You are right. Finland is definitely there. Right next to it, just on the eastern part. I am American, so you know what? I'm trying to, bridge some gaps here. Some Americans do know something about Europe, but not much. Our knowledge is limited. Never really learned that reading stuff that well. 2 islands, just in case. Didn't get the white, so Scoured Barrens, not great. I do appreciate it. Oh, and welcome. Devilishly Dutch. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Got plenty of removal, plenty of recursion. The Thespian, which surveils, getting things to the graveyard, finding our Loris. Maybe an Amati later on. We're splashing 2 blue islands just for the funds. All right, man. Thanks a lot. We're going to need it. It's been a while, yes. Glad to be remembered, of course. And I'll see you in a minute, man. Let's try it out. No time like the present. First draft of the season. Too late to the party? No way. We are just getting warmed up. We got a full draft to do. We literally have not played a single round. We just drafted the deck. A lot of removal in opening hand, only 2 lands. Oh, God. Maybe we got to go down. Maybe we got to go up a land. We got plenty to do, though, on turn 2. Like, a lot to do on turn 2, including 2 Vanquish weeks. So, this actually seems keepable. Opponents taking a while. So, current viewers are 8. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining. And here we go. Off to the races. Well, we're keeping it. We are keeping it. We'll draw the land. You know anything about me? I'm fantastic at drawing lands. I even undercut myself 1 land in this, but I know we are going to draw 5 lands in a row. Thespian. All right. Okay. White-green. Selesnya. Could definitely trade. I think Blight Reaper is a little bit better later in the game. An invasion. Alright, gets a little 2-2. Pretty good stuff. We trade. What's this do when it flips? Oh, creatures get +1/+1. That is annoying. Huh. This doesn't do anything to battles. I was hoping it did. Agent. But we don't want this to die. Right? I can't make up my mind, so I'm going to just pass. Yeah, you can hit that once. It's fine. Don't think it matters if he hits it once. And if he's distracted going over here, we're happy. Whale! Hiliad. Graveyard to your hand. No more enchantments down there. Vanquish the Weak does not hit the Hiliad. So I think we just run him out of cards. That's what we're going to have to do. Karuga. With mana value 3 or greater. Drop the agent. This holds back the Hiliad. We can stay alive. That's 90% of Magic, is staying alive long enough to annoy your opponent into leaving. Pretty sure that's how that is, right? Is that what you guys do? Transforms Hiliad. What's the back end of Hiliad do? You may cast spells as though they had flash. Oh, that is brutal. Okay. Well, Vanquish the Weak is kind of burning us here. Could reach down and grab that again. This is actually an enchantment? It is. Right? This is an enchantment, so we kills it. We kills it. Destroy that enchantment. Sorry, man. Was that your Hiliad? Hiliad or Hiliad? Gets a 3/3. Karuga. Mana value 3 or greater. Well, we want to wait on that. I think we race. Ish. We have removal in hand. You know what? That is 100% fine, my dude. Yep. Vanquish. No, not Vanquish. I'm sorry. Unseal the Necropolis. Imadi could be grabbed. Sailback. Sailback definitely comes back. And we could get the Imadi. I like this because it's kind of a 2-for-1. Imadi. Grab the fun one. And we can Vanquish if we want to. He's out of options. He's almost dead. Pass. Swings. Kill it. It's limited, guys. We need to just run him out of stuff. Run him out of cards. Another mana. Imadi. Awesome. I'll take that. Yep, nice little 2-for-1. It's a 2-for. And now we all have all big things in our hand, which is fantastic. Oh, okay, that's really big. It's got reach too. That is a shame. Mana value 3 or greater. We get some cards off of that. Let's build that up to where it gets even bigger. Destroy that. And no swings. You're good, dude. You are good to go. Passes right back. Invasion. Seems like it might be a good play here. Mana value 3 or greater, so we get to draw 3 cards off of the Kruga. And we have a lot of removal in here, so let's do it. Karuga. Hey, we got a mana for turn. Bam. Wary Thespian. Great. No, we'll draw that. Well, we'll draw the land. It's almost to the point where we could just start swinging through that dang thing. The Timberland Agent and Mauler definitely gets through it. We don't want the opponent getting back into this game, and that's going to be a problem. Mauler. Cascade into Etched Familiar. We're almost out of cards. We've almost played our entire deck. Where's the one that whenever he... No, that's still in the graveyard. back up on the Karuga, and we're going to swing. Ouch. Ouch. All right. Yeah. That was painful. Loris. Loris is not painful at all for us. Go. Tracker. Mauler swings. We need to, you know, loosen him up a little bit. Get some of his cards off of the field. Kill that one. I'm not too bothered with this card, the Bounteous Dawn. It's not terrible. Pretty good getting the 1/1 counters, but we're so wide now that it doesn't really matter. 2 or less. Do we have any 2 or lesses? Yes, we do. We have plenty. Do have Phyrexians. Make them bigger. Can untap a land. Go down, grab some more lands. We got the removal here. And I think we just auto pay. And now we're just swinging. Right? Huh. Yeah, we're probably just swinging. Just go, guys. Just go, go, go. But we're going to swing here, 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 and here. We'll hold the Amati back. Just in case. We almost milled ourselves. We're down to 12 cards. I do apologize. I take turns very slowly. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to think about things. You just got to have a little bit of thought process going through. All right, we have won. That wasn't just winning. That was completely annihilating the opponent. Didn't have a chance. By the way, this is the free-to-play account. For those who are just now coming in, brand new free-to-play account. It's a month old, and a lot of this is just trying to collect some cards. Mostly through the acquisition of gems, currency. All right, taking a little bit here. So I know that a lot of, you know, my audience is not from America. So where are you guys from? No, it's a weird question, but I'm always interested in the community. I'm gonna mulligan. The mana was just not on par. Keep it. Oh man, we don't have anything to do early on. America. Yep, same here, man. Washington State. Awesome. I'm actually from the St. Louis area. I was born in a little town called Granite City, outside of St. Louis, and I moved to Alton, Very quirky place. Midwest, yep, that's what's up. And England. Now I know there's like kind of 3 distinct regions in England outside of like Scotland and Ireland. Right? There's Northumberland, what is it, Essex, and then you have the, you know, London area. Something like that. Illinois. Interesting. I'm actually living in Illinois right now. Right around the St. Louis area. If you thought your cars, what do you call them? I don't know much about cars. Struts? Whatever it is. Not really, so that was wrong. That was just me being not very knowledgeable about England. I do apologize. Illinois is a place that you go if you don't like tires on your car. That's what I was going to say. Ah, there's loads of regions here. But you don't know the geography that well? Yeah, I hear ya. They try to split everything up in these weird little places. A lot of times it's just really political stuff most of the time. I should probably pay attention to the game a little bit. We haven't had a whole lot going on with this match at all. Can't even transform our dude. Near Six Flags. Well, awesome. I didn't know there was a Six Flags in Illinois. Do we save it? Nah, we let it go. We want to have card advantage. All we have on the field is oh boy, that's not good. Well, kind of ran right into that one, didn't we? I guess they're kind of like states, but a lot less autonomous. We take 3. Oh wait, we take 6. Cool. Deadly derision can happen. He doesn't have a whole lot on the field, neither do we though. Do we want to grab something out of the graveyard? Deadly derision, create treasure? We kind of need treasure. But deadly derision should be saved for something bigger, I think. It's probably wrong. We could chump with the informant. Well, you missed a really nice win, and now you're watching me get my face pummeled. Blocking a couple of the damage. Hey, mana. Hello. There we go. Grab the agent. That death touch is going to come in handy, I would imagine. And seal from existence. All right. Okay. This guy's got some things. He's doing the things. And we have to have a really good draw here. 2 and mana would have been perfect. But it was not meant to be, it looks like. We are 1 away from the mana that we need to actually try to... Okay, no, wait. Do this. Kill that. We create a treasure token. Then we cast this guy. Bam. We can block what's on the board. I'm not saying we're going to win this one, but we can at least pester the opponent. Maybe he gets fed up with us and leaves. Block. Alright. Pretty solid. He gets a 4/4 out of it. Whenever a permanent you control transforms, draw a card. Well, let's do it like this. We can do a couple of different things. We got the sail back. He gets to draw the card here. I think we destroyed the incubator. And we pass. Hey, we're sticking in it. We're sticking to it. Next we go with Karuga. Karuga. Draw me some cards. Yep, a win already. It was the first match. And we passed. We might have actually turned this sucker around. He's still drawing cards though, and that's never a good thing. If you're ahead, you shouldn't be drawing cards. Ichor Drinker. We could Gift of Completion, Ichor Drinker here. Don't think we're swinging yet, right? Yeah, we'll swing with the Karuga. It's already done its thing. So, here we go. Swing away. Gift of Completion. Play it. Ichor Drinker. And then we could transform that on the opponent's turn. Ichor Drinker, I think, is a pretty decent card. Really good for a 1-drop. Especially in limited play. And if you were watching the series on the new starter decks, you can see that I liked him on that deck as well. That's a 4/5 now. It kills the Karuga. Before my turn starts, we transform. And we got a Loris. Oh my god. That is fantastic. Yep. Why don't you discard that card? It is time. Oh, I think we got through it. Yep, blocks with an 0/1. Makes sense. Didn't have any counters on it, so that all just goes away. Opponent's sticking to it. Getting some incubator stuff going. 3 health, but that board is growing. It is indeed. It's about to get bigger as well. Hey, you can win with 1 health. 1 health is not a problem. Oh, we need the blue. Why don't you discard that card that you drew? Oh wait, that's not the right one. I thought he killed the thingy again. Well, alright, that's fine too. This is all good. Should we swing heavier? Nah, just keep coming in with Karuga. We can't lose our board state. If he kills our board state, we are dead, boys. Double blocks. Alright, that's fine. That gets 2 creatures of his off of the field. Fine. Do your worst. Tracker. Should have probably formed the agent there. Board state's getting a little bit crazy. That's good. Meeting the Minds is fantastic for him. It's a Gataxis, also fantastic. Gets to draw him a card. Transforms an incubator token. Boy is making some moves, but is it enough? We shall see. Oh, So apparently my bit rate is low on the stream. Is anybody experiencing any bad latency or anything like that? Sorry, the sound will cut out a little bit whenever I'm looking at things on the other screen. So just keep that in mind. My turn. Mana. Ooh, we got the blue. It's getting bigger. We are growing. Madi into that guy. The Blight Reaper? Blight Reaper, right? Oh, awesome. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just getting a warning from YouTube Studio saying that it's not doing the thing. But if it's doing the thing, we're happy. We're very close to just an all swing. I don't like doing the math, so we just play it nice and slow. Math is for not high. Good here. Not seeing any cutout. Awesome. Transforms the boy. Not flying. We're good. I'm getting to the point where I feel like I'm going to have to swing all. Back up to Menace, giving Menace to something. We probably want to give Menace to the 1/1. But we want to transform the agent first, right? Get a 3/3 death touch. Be able to draw some cards. We got 18 in the deck. Moving on. Ever so slowly. Okay. Each opponent mills 4 cards. Put a creature card with an even mana value from among milled cards onto the battlefield under your control. That is not good for us at all. He doesn't get anything from us. We would have probably died anyway. Go to my turn. Pylon is fantastic. Use this with Convoke. Kill that. Tap. Tap. Tap, tap. Because we want to do the Mauler as well. Oh, wow. Get out of here. Both in the graveyard. We got plenty of land. Oh, no. Well, all right. Flip the agent. Next turn, we are swinging with a lot. This turn, we just sit back and chill. I think we can survive the next turn. No big deal. Draws a card. And then we go for it next turn. He's probably like, why didn't you swing? And I say to him, I like to play with my food sometimes. Alright, well, Swamp. Mauler. Such a good card. Early game is a Swamp Cycle. Now it's into an Unseal the Necropolis. Heck yeah. Don't want that. That kills us. We would mill ourselves to death. We only have 5 cards remaining. Back up to... Oh yeah, we're swinging with everything. That's a lot of cards. Yeah, it is. I like to just mess around sometimes, right? Play with the food a little bit. Swing all. See if he finds his way out. If he finds his way out, he probably wins here. You get to surveil. If we lose this one, it's kind of on me. We need to keep everything now. We only have 5 cards remaining. Down to 1 card, opponent. What do you have? Opponent, are you gonna rope me out? Okay. Now that's 4 creatures. Nice. Did we lose? Let's see here. I think we lost. We do gain some life here. Take 3. And the opponent is out of cards. I wasn't even looking at his cards. I wasn't even looking at his side of the field. It's incredible. Yeah, I love that. That was fantastic. Let's keep that rolling. I appreciate it. I'm here for the entertainment value. Ribskiff. Perfect. That was unexpected. He milled himself to death. We almost milled ourselves to death as well. It was right there. I was keeping land on top, even though land was a terrible draw. Cascade was dangerous, to say the least. Hey, thank you very much. I'm going to try to pronounce your name, and it's going to be wrong. Minmatoro? Minmatoro? 718? Did I get even close to that, or was that way wrong? It's a fine hand. Death Touch. 1/1 Death Touch on turn 2 into the Blight Reaper, which I like on turn 4 flipping. Don't call it a comeback. Well, we were down to 3. Minmataro. Minmataro. And we will build up the board state just a bit. Hide the blue. We don't have any blue cards anyway. Death Touch. Get him out there. Get him rolling. Rocking and rolling, baby. Rails Reinforcements. Fantastic card. That holds back the agent quite nicely. Well, we'll continue to build up. Pass it back to the opponent. Hopefully he gets stuck on lands, Mr. Rails Reinforcements over here. 3-color deck, alright. Well, I guess we got all 3 of our colors as well. So I really can't complain that much. Ouch. Ouch. That's a good card. That's a very good card. Could transform. Pay a couple life. We got the pylon to deal with the flyer. Are we swinging? Yeah, take 2 creatures off the field or a chump block. Yep, we take the 2 off. That's fine. I'm happy with that. You keep it rolling, you'll be close to that gem total. Yep, yeah, absolutely. That's what we are trying to do. Awesome, we got to land. Well, we're going to play the escort here. We're going to reach down into the graveyard, get the Aether Blade agent back, and pass the turn. Pylon and Deadly Derision and an agent. All good stuff. Now, somebody on my channel actually, there was a comment about roping. And it was actually really, really good comment. And what they were saying was, it wouldn't be hard for, and I'm not saying the opponent is doing that at all, he's just thinking about his moves. But it would not be hard to have a little thingamabob pop up, like a little hourglass saying, you haven't made a move in the last 10 seconds. Are you still there? And if they don't get a response in 15, 20 seconds, they auto-concede the match. I think that's actually brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's grown that spell spear a lot. What happens if this actually hits me? Don't think anything. But he's growing this, which is kind of strange. Swings 4/4. Escort? Maybe block with the escort. Enters the battlefield, incubate 2 crew. Ah, we take it. We take it. Too bad we don't have any board wipes. My guy, let's make some moves. Huh. Yeah. Look at this. You got card sleeves and everything. We can't afford them on the free-to-play account. Okay. Well, you're going nice and slow, which means I'm going to do dirty, mean things to you. This is an instant, but if we do this, it allows us to swing. I don't think we're swinging anyway. I want to take that back. I want to do that on your turn. Wow, this man is slow. Do we need to go over to like Cookie Clicker or something? Get some Cookie Clicker going? Interesting. We could transform this, and I think we do. We'll pay the life. What is life total if not to be used? And with this deck, we are just sitting back and hanging out. We ain't swinging yet. Opponent is way ahead on life. He has a lot of damage he could just take. He could tank the damage and then swing in. We will be swinging with the Mauler once we get that rolling, though. Boy has a wider board than we do. Don't like that. More mana. Huh. Thought we were done drawing just mana. Get the agent down. We have to transform things as a sorcery, so we have to make a choice whether to transform this or not right now. I guess we could wait. But we could afford to, like, literally just do it. I don't think I'm killing any of his stuff. He's very happy to be passive. So we'll be passive as well. And then next turn, if he swings in with a lot of stuff, we block with things, and then we could just cascade, or not cascade, convoke a pylon right into his face. That's a big one. Whenever he transforms, does stuff. Target creature gets -X, where that is its power. I'm going to have to take damage here. Auto pay. I'm gonna kill it now. Might have just killed myself there. But I really want to keep my creatures alive. Oh wait, he died anyway? That's silly. That is silly. I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Man. Wait a minute. Let's think here. 1, 2, 3. We're not quite dead. Pass. We're not quite dead because he crews this, we kill it. Right? What are you tapping? Okay. Yeah, definitely not looking good. This match might be the one that got away. Come here. Kill that. Pass. Yeah, we were lacking one creature. If we had one more creature on the battlefield, that would have been fine. But, hey, you know what? 2-1 so far. I'm okay with that. I am A-okay with where we are right now. Hypothetically, even if we get 3 or 4 wins, I am still growing the economy. 200 gems now. Then 300, then 450, then 650, etc., etc. Smash a little bit more magic bean juice, and we are into the match. Vanquish a weak, unseal. It's not a great hand, but a little bit of ramp here. Maybe we're actually going to get to some of our dudes. Yep, you win some, you lose some. You know what? Yeah, I thought that because it kills creatures based off of his toughness, right? But if he has no toughness, then I should have been good. Well, now we know. Now we know. It's kind of strange, though. I still think that, you know, that should have played out differently. But yeah, learning some things. A little tracker comes down. Opponent. Plains. Lancer. No blocking. We'll take one all day long. Well, we'll take 120 times. Got 4 mana available. No attacks. Now, I'm not crazy, but if he plays another knight, and that's on the stack to get a 1/1, I should be able to vanquish the weak. Yes. He's going pretty stinking wide, though. Pretty dangerous. Comes in for 1. Yep. Here we go. All good in the hood, my dude. More mana? You gotta be kidding me. I think we're looking okay in this match, but we have to draw some real magic cards. We can do 5, though, but we don't have any creatures in the bin. I almost want to play Unsealed Necropolis here. Nah, we'll wait. We're only drawing lands, so take this match with a little bit of a grain of salt. Anything that's not a land would be fantastic. Kill that. He dumped the mana into it. Now that he spent resources on that card, we will kill it. Swings. Man, where... You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to block some of this damage. I need to be able to do something. Informant. Oh, man. Now we draw a card. Well, we could always grab it with the Unseal the Necropolis. In fact, we could play this as an instant. So, we could block with this. He had a discard, which is fantastic for us. We want him to play land here. He does not. More knights. Where is your round table? We block with the Informant. Then we unseal the Necropolis. What is that? Is that the one that, yeah, the creatures get +1/+1. It's actually pretty good for especially limited. We'll take the 2 on the invasion, but he's attacking the invasion, which means he's not attacking me, which is fantastic for me. Unseal the Necropolis. We grab Informant and Tracker. We then play the Informant and the Tracker. Eventually we will play the Informant. Why don't you discard another card? There it goes. Sky Warden. Play the Portent Tracker. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Now we could double block. We can't be drawing more lands, right? I mean, we're almost out of land. Ward 2. That's fine. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and Ward 2. We block here, we block here. Then we Wildwood Escort. Get the Informant back. Oh, Deadly Derision. Or do we just do that? Yeah, we got time. We have time. Drop the Escort. Grab the Informant. Make him discard another card. And that is what happens if you get swamped. A little flooded there. But making him discard all of his cards is probably a noteworthy thing. Yeah, well, cute. Swings in for 5 and then 2 to the thing. Swings with 2 there. That's smart. Okay, we'll block the 5. I think. Gets to flip the invasion. Wouldn't it be great if we drew the card to get rid of enchantments right now? Of course we didn't. Well, think we're pretty well dead. This is 4. It's an instant. We're not playing the Imadi this turn, so we pass. Opponent. Sailback. That's the card that I wanted. That's the one. Yeah. I guess there's still blue lands left in the deck. Yep, there are. Apparently, there are still lands in here. We get a treasure off of this, though. Auto pay. Get out. We're not dead yet. We get a treasure off of the Deadly Derision. So there is a bit of hope. Gift of Completion, not good. Not good at all. Thespian. Mana! There's tons of mana left in the deck. Get rid of that one. We go down to 2. Actually, let's go down to 1. There's not a lot of difference between 2 and 1. Try to fight our way back. No! No, 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 no. All right. He's tricksy. He's tricksy. All right. Well, we are 2 and 2 now, though. Got a little burned out of that one. Ouch. Ouch. Definitely an ouch. Yeah. The tricksy one. Yeah, it kind of fell apart a little bit, man. Yeah. Looking back here, maybe a moment of truth is worth counter target creature spell, assimilate essence, but we don't have enough blue to really do anything except for splash Amati. Any more removal? Nightmare, collective nightmare comes in. We are just putting a little bit more removal in this deck. This was great. This is pretty good. This is fantastic. The flavor of the day is definitely the Amati. It's pulled a lot of weight. I have not seen an invasion, and I don't think it's that important. So we'll get rid of one of those, put a little bit more removal in here. Now we are up against the walls, fellas. We are up against the walls. Multiple walls? No, just the one wall. 2 and 2. Need a little bit more removal for the deck, so we put a little bit more in. And we're just going to roll with it. Man. Man, oh man. We are back in the biznay. Rakdos Aggro 87. So, just black mana, but mostly black cards. Even a way of getting more black mana out of the library. Phyrexian and things that work with Phyrexians. That just means you don't have to watch your back. Let's get it. Yeah, I agree. Yes, I 100% agree. In fact, I'm going to keep this. We'll find the forest eventually. We found an island. Gross. But we have so many things we can do early on that I don't think it's that bad. Ichor Drinker. Fantastic. Look at that. Another Phyrexian. We're just digging out all the Phyrexians from our deck. Gift of Completion. You complete me. Mana. Pass. Weird. Kind of strange. Smack him. Oh, he's got a lot of burn spells, doesn't he? You do, don't you? You're going to remove him, right? No. All right, we drop Ichor Drinker. Pass. Alabaster. I actually like that card for later in the game, too. He does have the planes. Weird. Invasion, that's fine. Yeah. We just lose a couple damage here. You know, I talked about not drawing the Zendikar at all, and now we draw it. Swing first. What else do you do? Put 2 1/1 counters on up to 1 target artifact or creature. It's pretty solid. Let's invasion him. Getting lands out of my library. I love to get lands out of the library. That means I'm not drawing them. That's 6. Next turn, we could Gloomfang Mauler. That's really not worth flipping. 4/4 Vigilance Haste, though. It's pretty solid. He hasn't played creatures. I'm curious. First off, I'm kind of curious as to what he's doing. We've seen Alabaster Host Intercessor. Okay. Yeah, put a stun counter on him. I mean, fine. Sure. Sure. This is 4 mana, then the Etch Familiar is 3. Let's continue to build. I don't want, like, the Mauler to get... Target player searches their library. I will search my library. And then put it on here. Bam. More mana. Ichor Drinker is a 3/3 now. Swing. Am I going face? I think for the most part I'm going face. I do want to kind of flip this invasion over because it's a 4/4. Okay. He loves that stuff, doesn't he? He loves those little blue spells. Well, what about on the Mauler? Make the Ichor Drinker even bigger? Like a huge Ichor Drinker to just smash the opponent? Or he counters it and I cry a little bit. Ouch. Nice little control build for him. And we draw our control-y stuff. Alright. Alright. Fine. We're still going to go after this invasion. Next turn we get access to our incubator token again. Getting to a place. Getting to place him on the field too. That's nice. We get some heavy roping action. The main source of power for every control player is the rope. Still swinging over here. I mean, he hasn't given me any reason to fear his board state, and that's fine. I mean, even these creatures being on the ground, they can always convoke things. And us milling is not terrible. Except for we got rid of Unseal the Necropolis. Yeah, we got a -3/2, a -3/3. They should just give the opponent life every time I swing for that because they take -3 damage, right? So that's +3. Negative and positive. I do know a little bit of math. My turn. Okay, we finally found a creature. Can we flip this? Flipping this just gives us one more creature. We finally got it. Wow. That seemed a little bit harder than I thought it would be. What do you guys think? Was that right? I don't know. Of course you have more interaction. But we're getting it... No, wait. I would say we're getting it out of his hand, but he then draws a couple cards. Down to 7 cards. We're just going to make this guy mill himself. Oh, wait. That's in his graveyard. 19 cards. Never mind. We have to kill him. I don't think we got the juice. But we will try. Activate. Yeah, we'll pay the 4. That's fine. We don't have anything else to do with the mana. Build up that board state. We have not seen a creature from this guy. At all. Fairy Mastermind. Ooh, he got to draft a Fairy Mastermind. This looks like it was based off of somebody, right? Turn 3 to transform it. Or 3 turns to transform it. Sure. Why not? And admittedly, countered. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, blue. We have not seen a creature from him. At all. Well, we have seen ropes, though. But this is my free-to-play account. I cannot concede. This is all the currency we have for basically a few more days. Brand new free-to-play account. I guess that's what I get. Drawing more cards, playing a mana as he is wont to do. And Guardian. Guardian is good. He enters the battlefield. Exile up to 1 target creature or artifact you control. Return it to the battlefield. Yada da da da. Doesn't do anything. This is the first creature we have seen. Why don't you get -3/-3? We might as well tap these guys. They don't do anything anymore anyway. Oh boy. Alright. We're going to move to attacks. It's a creature. Gasp. Yes. He played a creature. Number 1 from his deck. Down to 1 card. We have tons of creatures though. Though most of them don't do anything except for convoke other things now. Well, get the Amati. Get the Thespian. We'll draw it. That's fine. We have pretty good board state. Like, he's trying to attack these invasions, but he doesn't have any creatures. Yeah, gasp, gasp. A creature. A rare creature. Another creature. That's 2 turns in a row. We have plenty of removal. Thank you very much. Vanquish the Weak comes up. -6 or -6/3 and a -6/2. That's incredible. Down to 1, buddy. Yep, we literally attacked with everything we had. We are up to 14 viewers. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining, guys. We just got through one of the most annoying little control players ever. Like, literally, it was just... Let's look at the graveyard real quick. Like, he had Alabaster, which he plain cycled immediately. Then he did some invasion stuff, and he countered some stuff, and he put disturbing conversions on my guys, and then the Realmbreaker's Grasp. He had all of the removal and everything, but he couldn't find his creatures, and I had basically destroy creature spells in my hand. Vanquish the Weak, you know, stuff like that. So it was a long one, but we got there. We got our 3rd win. So no matter what happens, it's 50% win rate. I would have killed for a 50% win rate about whenever I first started playing Magic way back in the day. Yeah, usually with drafting, whenever I first started playing, everybody would invite me to drafts, and I would just go 0 for 6 because it was best of 3. Never won a single game. Didn't know how to draft cards at all. But everybody starts somewhere, right? Everybody starts there. That's just what I'm trying to say, is everybody always starts with not being great at drafting. Blue player just here to be annoying. Probably not even a real threat. No. Not if you're running removal. Now, if we didn't get all of the removal that we have, maybe that would have been a different match. Bam. Tracker. Nice little turn 2 drop. But not much else. There's a 4-cycler. But we don't want to get rid of him. I don't like this hand. We have the mana we need. We do have a Portent tracker in order to get our 4th land. Maybe we're getting into the escort, but dropping an escort and not getting a creature back is not good. Hey, remember, we're up against the wall. Nowhere to look back, so we keep. He mulls down to 6, plays a mountain past his turn. Burn stuff? Burny burn? Or Gruul? Gruul is not good in this set. They did like a battle thing with Gruul, and it's just not good. At all. It is almost 1 o'clock. I get to go do a pre-release, and I gotta leave at 5 to do the pre-release. Well, each player mills 2. He has no creatures in the graveyard right now, so I think it's a really good time to get Vanquish the Weak onto the Gorilla. Only because he probably won't get a creature. Oh, sorry. Yep, resolve. Did he get a creature? Oh, shoot. That's what I get for gambling. Good one, too, with the Stormclaw. Stormclaw Rager? Yeah, definitely. When drafting, is it best to stick to 1 or 2 colors, beginning to end? Well, you want to... I'm splashing blue in this particular deck. A lot of times I will splash a color or 2, but most of the time, 90% of the time, you want to stick to 2 colors. Because then you're going to be more consistent. It helps kind of... what shall you say? Lean your draft in a certain direction. You know, like, well, we have these blue cards, therefore I'm going to draft more blue cards. And it allows you to have more consistency. And it's easier to get the land base for it. Like, if you notice, I'm splashing blue, but we probably won't see a blue land for maybe the whole game. Right? So definitely sticking to 1 or 2 colors. 2 colors is best. 1 color in drafting is you're going to have a lot of chaff in your deck. 2 colors is optimal. Passes. Interesting. Down to 2 cards in their hand. We want to draw. We want to put counters on that guy. But, see, I have 2 islands in here. Pull it out here just to show it off. Down to 14, sir. Your shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have enough for the Timberland Ancient. Another battle. That's actually a good battle. It's a fine one. It's a little expensive for what it does. Discarding land. This deals 2 damage to any target. Fine. Not important. Swing. Bam. Down to 9. Ancient. 6/5. Trample. Reach. Synergy? Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly for synergy. And each of the 2 colors are kind of geared to where they're going to do a certain thing. Like black and green for March of the Machine was all about graveyard stuff. So we have a lot of graveyard stuff that we're doing. Mana value 3 or more, that's everybody. Draw some cards. I'm going to draw removal. Ichor Drinker. He's not having it, though. That's fine. That is a big card, and that's a lot of cards in Limited. Still had 21 in the deck. You guys have seen, if you guys were here earlier, you have seen that this card can get a lot of things on the battlefield very quickly. Nice little sip of some water. And with the free-to-play account, you know what? Uncommons are great for us. Look at that. First one I've ever seen of the Connoisseur. Actually, that might be the first time I've seen that card. Flying Vigilance. 1/0 for each transform permanent. That's why. It's terrible. Yeah. Yep, that is number 4. We are growing. Let's see if we can get 5 wins. 750 gems to get into a quick draft. So if we get 2 more wins, we make a profit and we get cards. But we did this with coins, of course. Yeah, I went 15 daily wins with my free account for a while. A lot of free cards. Yes, I've gotten really lucky with that stuff too lately. In the past 2 or 3 days, I've gotten like 6 rare cards out of it. It's fantastic. By the way, I'm doing this account for you all. It's free to play from scratch. Again, no green mana. We do have an invasion. But we do have things that we could be doing. It's really nice curve. 1, 2, 3. If we even want to put the lowers down yet, probably not. Hey, we got the green. Perfect. Drop the Ichor Drinker. Pass the turn. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Got real lucky. So maybe we can complete the entire profile. Who knows? Only Lady Luck could ever determine that. Death Touch. Ether Blade Agent. Swamp Cycles the Mauler. I don't mind that. Well, it helps him ramp. Fine. Vanquish the Weak. Now we could Loris here, but I think we Familiar here. I'd rather him kill a bunch of my dudes and then be able to pull them back out. Okay. Interesting. He kind of has the same deck I have. Kind of terrifying. But do you have Invasion of Zendikar? The question is do we swing this turn? And I think the actual answer is no. Black and green. Grab a couple more. We come after this. If he dies, who cares? We got Loris. Come on. Flashy lights. Okay, nice. Very nice. Gets to draw a card off of it. Opponent. What you got? Herbology Instructor. 1/3. Enters the battlefield, gain 3 life, transform it, and that's the one that kills things. We learned about that card. We know what that does. I think we might be dead here. We're close. Ooh, Vanquish. Okay, we got this guy off the field. We're good. We are good. I lose hope so easily. I think getting a 4/4 is worth going after that. He has 20 life. Get the Loris of the Dream Den down. Mana. What else? He has more removal. Exile? That's not fair. That is not fair. Alright. Fine. Escort. Grabbing. Agent. Playing. Agent. You're running out of cards. So I'm pretty sure we start to move towards attack soon. So as long as you don't immediately scoop when you lose hope, it's all good. Yeah, generally. Boy's got a lot of removal, though. It's only one card. Still think we're going after this. It's early enough. That's not that big of a deal. Wait. That exiled. Oh, right. If this would die exile instead. The subtext. Or actually reading the card. Yeah, but if you just stick in some of the rounds that you're like, alright, well, I look dead, but I might not be dead. Generally, you could kind of start to turn it back around if your deck's built correctly. I don't really want to say correctly, but I want to say if it's built like this, because we want things to go to the graveyard. We don't mind it at all. Now, he's going to block here. Does he try to kill it? We want a double block. Okay, we do this now. Kill it. We get a treasure. He gets a mana. He paid 4 mana for 1 mana. That is a kind of value trade that we want to make. Unsealed in Necropolis. Do we have anything that we really want out of the graveyard? Oh yeah, we want both of those dudes. Do we have anything we could cast this turn? Yes, we do. We could cast the Agent. So we play the Unsealed in Necropolis. Oh my god. Well, that changes things a little bit. Imadi. Do we have the blue? We do. Hey, we got the blue. And maybe a sailback? Let's get the sailback as well. I like the card. I don't know how popular the card is. I haven't read any forums on it, but I personally like the card. Look, you get this dinosaur. It's pretty cool. Passes. Interesting. Well, we're moving to swings. We'll go here, we'll go here. I do not care if you block at all. Drop it in the Amati. We get a tracker. That's not great. Huh. Go to the next turn. Opponent. Ouch! Ouch! That's a good one, guys. If you're looking for battles, that's the one. And Mrs. Angel, how are you? Should we just pass here? I'm gonna swing. We'll flip this invasion eventually. Go on. Oof, yeah. Oof is right. Completely wipe my field. Invasion of Fiora. Board wipes in limited. Pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting stuff. Well, we'll come after the invasion anyway. He's really low on cards. We're really low on cards too. But that is A-okay. Revenus doesn't come out with haste as an option. The Revenus? Hang on, let me look. Oh yeah, he does come out with haste as an option. You're right. We screwed that up. You are 100% right. No, he does. He comes out with haste. You can use him as haste. We should have definitely done that. But he got removed anyway, so, I mean... Still want to flip this. I know it's not the right move to flip him. But... You gotta run him out of cards. Yeah, that was just me goofing. Goofing up, messing up. But hey, here we are. Can you really mess up if you're winning? Because you can always write it off as, oh, that was all planned. That Mauler is huge. I don't know if we win this one. How much removal do we still have? We should still have 1 or 2 removal pieces. No attacks. I don't know if we got this one in the bag or not. I can't even remember if this is the 5th win or the 6th win. Flips it, huh? Okay. No blocky. We got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Fine, let it come out. Look at you. You got a 3/6. That will instantly die. Next card. This is going to determine a lot. Informant, actually, I think is alright. We're going to get some damage off. Informant. Drop your card. Man, it is so rough. Swamp Cycle. Oh, why'd you... Oh, okay, well, he thins his deck. I can see the logic here. He thins his deck a little bit, then draws. Not bad logic. Pile on. There we go. Kill it. Pay with actual mana. That goes to the graveyard. This goes to our hand. Well, we draw next turn. And I think we got it. I think we got him. Man, I thought this one was lost. But we pulled it back around. That's what we do here. We pull it back around. That's it. Fantastic. Yeah, a 9/9. Look away for 5 seconds. You get a 9/9 on the field. Yeah. It happens. We dealt with it. We killed it. No worries. No worries. 5 wins. 2 losses. We're doing good. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. All right. 5 wins. I'm happy with 5 wins, but we could do better. Maybe. This deck seems to, on occasion, it seems to not look too good, and then on other occasions, it looks fantastic. But maybe that's just me being a sore loser. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. For this account, the Pauper account, this is fantastic. Coffee Sound free-to-play account looks very rich today. We got some really good cards in this draft. You know, just for collection. And we had some passed to us that were fantastic as well. But we went with trying to get a bunch of wins. I mean, it was a good seed. I wonder if seed theory that's actually a thing on Magic the Gathering Arena. I'm gonna have to look it up. Seed theory. Seed theory is a kind of a popular little theory on a couple of gacha games, you know. And Magic the Gathering Arena is kind of a gacha game, right? You open packs, you collect cards, you do all the things. We're gonna keep this, even though I'm not super sold on this hand. 4 mana. I don't know. If we flood here, we'll just have to take the 5 wins. Okay, 4 cycling on the Ancient. Pretty good stuff. Pretty solid. Once he finally clicks a forest, and there it is. That sure is plenty of MG. Magic MG. What do you mean? I'm just not seeing the word there. Oh, RNG. Sorry, this other screen is a little bit foggy, shall we say? It was free. But yeah, it is a lot of RNG. A lot of RNG. Do you get lucky or do you not get lucky? That is the way things usually go. Usually, for me, it's not lucky opening packs on Arena, but in real life, I've got the luck of the gods. Or at least I feel so. Like, we got a Ragavan. I got a Ragavan in real life. I just opened a pack and there was old Ragavan. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, RNG. Yeah, I heard you. LMAO, not just you. I'm also looking at the lower cases like, this is way too unclear. Yeah, sometimes it seems that way. Do we blocky? What do you do? Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a backup ability... Oh, we let that through. You're doing backup stuff? Man. I mean, okay. Good on you. I want to target me. I want to target this. I want to grab a blue land, because we might not ever see it again. We swing. We have nothing in our hand. Deadly Derision. Nice. My real life luck is awful. I'm sorry. I hope you don't play the lottery. Free stuff are the best. Yes, they are. Free cards are always fantastic. Free anything is fantastic. We are still drawing lands. I guess this is them saying you will no longer win games. We have 3 lands in hand. Swinging in for 8. Yeah? No? Down to 8. Fantastic stuff. Do we pull off win number 6? Free to play account. Doing the job. So, you know, I started the free to play account as a bit of definitely for the community, but also I'm definitely a completionist. Definitely a completionist. So I don't mind doing it. You know, it's one of those things that it's always been fun for me to try to maximize everything. So it's kind of perfect, right up my alley. This is looking bad. We draw land. Oh, we drew a land. Oh man, can't use a familiar anymore. Oh, just for pulling packs. I mean, haha. I'm not down on my luck or anything, but definitely not a lottery kind of person. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. But my pack openings are fantastically lucky. Oh man. Oh man. Well, I don't think this is the one, guys. We're going to stick in it. We're going to try to win this sucker, but drawing only lands. As you can see, we have swamp, forest, forest. Yeah. Yeah. The kiddo has great luck, though. That is one thing. I might not ever win the lottery. I will never win the lottery. But kiddo, he probably could. That kid has the draws of a god. Yeah, this is it, guys. We do not have this one. There's no way. Why are you swinging at the invasion? Just swing face. You got so much to do just to the face. Dude, you had me. 8, 9, 10. Like, at 4, we are at 9. Right? Dude, he... Alright. Okay. Well, there you go, opponent. Good game. Ouch! That is how you draw all of your lands. That is how you do it. It was a good death. Yes. Agreed. It was a good death. We had many a wary horse that we rode into battle on. Oh, by the way, I think I'm funny. Do not ag me on. I will keep going with the dumbest jokes. Hey, 5 wins, 3 losses. We take this. 650 gems and March of the Machines 2 packs. We are getting up there on gems, right? No matter what, that's pretty solid stuff. And we have 800 whole coins. Yeah, heck yeah. I agree. Thank you, guys. 5 and 3 is a great time. It is. It always feels good to go 5 and 3 on those. 4 and 3, you feel a little bit cheated, you know. But 5 and 3 always feels good. Why it looks like turd? What, the screen? I don't know. Is resolution good for everybody else? Ah, got it. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little while for YouTube to like load in. Like I'll click on a video and it just looks like Garbo. And I'm like, wow. Get back to 5K. Yes, that is happening probably within the next few days. We won't be able to get there today, right? Because, I mean, what's left? I mean, I think they're 50 on 9, 50 on 11, then 25. So there may be 75 more coins left in today's matches. So that's not enough to get there. But we will definitely work on it. And let's open these now. As said, I have no patience, so I will always open all of my resources immediately. Even though, on the guides, I will tell you guys not to do this. But I have no chill when it comes to opening cards. Sweet. A 5th rare wild card. And a Karuga. Definitely a callback to the match. Now we have 2 Karugas. You only ever need the 1, but we got the 2. And Nahari's Warcrafting. Pretty good red card. Well, I really appreciate you guys hanging out today. We've been streaming for about 3 hours now. So I got some stuff I got to do later on today. So I got to get off of here and get ready. But it's awesome that you guys were hanging out. You know, I wanted to do this for a while. And finally got the stuff set up. Over much blood, sweat, and tears. You could ask the angel person that might still be in the chat. I was not a happy camper yesterday. Yeah, a little over 1,050 gold in a day. If you don't get the 750 gold daily. Yeah, a lot of times I'll ignore the 500s just because I could re-roll them later. Like I have to avoid blue and red spells right now. Or is it exactly? It might be like you get 250 for the first one, 100 for the second one, and then I think 50s up until you get to 9, and then it switches to 25, right? And that's how those dailies go. Nice chill time. Awesome. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. This is the first time I've done this. If you guys want to see more of this stuff, like, we'll do more of it. Like, I had a lot of fun doing this. Like, this was great. But, yep. Blue tempo. Yes, it does. And you will see another video coming out very soon where I talk about what we're going to do with this profile moving forward. And I might mention mono blue tempo in there. Yeah, and red. Definitely red. 5-minute games. That's the way to do it. At the longest. That's if your opponent's roping you. Play Monastery Pass. Turn 2. Play with fire. Play with fire. Swing for, what? 3. Your opponent scoops. Yeah. Yeah, but we're going to cut it here, guys. Blue and red decks are easier to make. Oh, yeah. As said, check out the video because that's coming out here probably, if it's not already published, should be coming out in another hour or two, where we talk about this free-to-play account and how, well, I don't want to spoil anything, right? Because then it won't get views. But there should be a community post coming in the next few days about what we want to craft on that deck. Yeah. Road to a best of 3 deck. Yes, that will come, but I think that will come with time. With the, well, whenever we get a good grasp on standard, a good collection going with standard, we can make best of 3 stuff much easier, and we could just start throwing those cards that we have in standard into best of 3 and then slowly replace them over time. Yeah. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. We're going to cut the stream here, and I'm really happy with the results of those matches. That was fantastic. Up to 2,200 gems now, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining. Bye.